It's really easy to create very detailed, fully itemized estimates in Contractor Plus. You start by selecting a lead or client and their service address. Of course, we auto-complete addresses, so you don't have to fill out a lot of time-consuming or annoying fields. Once your contact and their service address has been added, you can give your estimate a name. This is optional. If a name isn't configured, we will use the service address as the estimate title by default. Now you can decide whether or not you would like to use grouping. Groups are a great way to organize your estimates. General contractors and builders typically use grouping for different phases of a project, such as excavation, framing, plumbing, etc. Home improvement contractors typically use groups for different areas of a building, such as kitchen, living room, master bathroom, master bedroom. Many trade contractors use groups to segment different aspects of a job, such as flooring or walls. Others don't use groups at all. For some jobs, it may make sense to use groups. For others, it may not. Adding line items to your estimate is straightforward. Start typing the task name or labor item. And if you have a line item template saved, we will show you a list of relative templates for quick recall. This saves you time, so you don't have to type everything out every time you put together a bid. You can also import your line item templates via CSV if you have them in a spreadsheet, by going to Import Data and uploading your CSV, then mapping the fields. We also have a direct integration with OneBuild. Our OneBuild integration gives you instant access to over 68 million live, localized cost points on labor, materials, equipment, and assemblies. It's important to note the data returned from OneBuild would typically be your costs, not what you would charge your client. In Cost Plus estimating, you would add your costs to the line item and then apply your markup. You can of course bid Cost Plus, but you can also choose not to utilize the markup feature at all and just select no label or quantity. Then add the actual amounts you're charging your clients directly to the line item itself. You can also select no price and add informational line items. No matter how you prefer to bid, estimating in Contractor Plus is extremely flexible. When adding a line item, you would typically add your labor to the line item itself, then add your materials separately. Depending on how you've configured your estimate settings, you may add the materials directly to each line item, or you may add them globally at the bottom of the estimate. You can apply any markup, discounts, and of course, as much as we would like to, we can't forget about the taxes. If you require a deposit or have a specific schedule of payments, you can define it directly on the estimate. Once defined, we will automatically dynamically attach your deposit and payment schedule to your client agreement, just to save you a little extra time. You can attach a client agreement directly to your estimates and specify who needs to sign. You can edit your agreements on the fly, use our default client agreement, or even add your own contracts by going to Settings and then Contract Settings. Contracts in Contractor Plus are dynamically generated. Set it and forget it. You can add any photos or documents globally. You can actually add photos to any individual line item as well, but you can really put them wherever it makes the most sense for each project that you're currently bidding on. When you're done, save the estimate. Now you can send your estimate directly to your client via email or SMS. Just go to Send Estimate and then select your preferred method. The email or text message is pre-written based on a template which can be edited by going to Settings and then Email Templates or SMS Templates, respectively. This way you can put things in your own words and tone to be consistent with your brand and customer communication preferences. To see the estimate how your client would see it, you can go to More Actions and then Preview Estimate. From the More Actions menu, you can also manually update the status of an estimate. And on the Estimates List view, you can apply filters to filter the list to only look at estimates that you need to see. We get asked a lot about estimate templates. The good news is you can duplicate any prior estimate to use it as a template on a future job. So if you have an upcoming job that is very similar to another estimate you've sent in the past, just search for that estimate. Pull it up, go to More Actions, select Duplicate Estimate, select a new client, make your changes, save it, and you're done. Some contractors also create their estimate templates under a fake client and add template to the estimate name for quick reference. Last but not least, I would like to talk briefly about the estimate settings. By customizing your estimate settings and preferences, you can control the look and feel of your estimates. You can enable automatic invoice generation upon estimate approval. You can choose what kind of cost breakdown you want to show your clients, or what columns are added to the estimates. Some contractors want to show full details, such as material pricing, labor cost, taxes, total. Others just want to put a total per line item. You have the flexibility to bid how you want. You can choose to show material lists to your clients or hide them. You have complete control over everything. That is the Contractor Plus way. If you need any help creating estimates or have additional questions, schedule a demo or onboarding call with our customer success team. We're here to help.